Connor McDavid is widely considered the best hockey player in the world. His speed, vision, and playmaking are unmatched. For his qualities, he earns $12.5 million per year. But how much of that does he get to keep for himself after taxes, agent fees, and escrow? Before we start, even though he plays for Edmonton in Canada, he still gets paid in American dollars. At today's exchange rate, his salary would be around 17.5 million Canadian dollars. Let's start with the federal income tax. In Canada, you have to pay anywhere from 15 to 33% on your income because of federal taxes. Since McDavid makes $12.5 million per year, he has to pay 33%. Next up is the provincial income tax. Canada has two different levels of taxation, federal and provincial. The federal tax is applied across the entire country and is collected by the Government of Canada. Then there's the provincial tax, which varies depending on which province or territory you live in. Since McDavid plays in Edmonton, he pays provincial tax in Alberta. Alberta has a progressive tax system. For high earners like McDavid, most of his income is taxed at Alberta's top provincial rate, which is 15%. This means that he pays 48% income tax, federal and provincial tax combined. Let's move on to agent fees. NHL agents usually take around 3 to 5% of a player's contract. Connor McDavid signed an 8-year deal worth $100 million. If his agent charges the standard 5%, that's $5 million going straight to the agent. Over the course of the contract, of course, but still. That means every season, McDavid is basically handing over $625,000 to his agent. Last up is escrow. Let's talk about escrow, one of the most hated words among NHL players. Every season, NHL players have a percentage of their salary withheld and placed into something called escrow. Why? Because the NHL has a 50-50 revenue split between the owners and the players. For someone like Connor McDavid, who makes $12.5 million a year, escrow can take around 10%, which means he loses about $1.25 million right off the top. Money he may never see again. Keep in mind, if the league earns enough, players might get a portion of the escrow back. After federal taxes of about 33%, provincial taxes around 15%, agent fees at 5%, and escrow roughly 10%, Connor McDavid ends up with approximately $4.6 million in take-home pay. So even though the headline number looks huge, the real amount he gets is much smaller.
Just sucks.